So once we've got our zipper ends secured, what we're going to do is we're actually going to take a piece of this, our fabric, and we want to make sure that we're working totally with the right side up. So I'm going to have the right side of my zipper, which means my zipper pull I'm able to use right side up on my table. And then I'm going to tuck this piece of fabric inside of that. Okay, so I'm just going to lay it inside of that groove that it's got. This whole piece of fabric that we've given you, the zipper, is actually on the bias. So it goes in there really nicely. So I'm all the way in there. I push this down nice and flat. Now, if you're a Roxanne glue person, you could put a couple dots of Roxanne glue. You can use a couple pins to hold it in place, whatever you need to do. You're going to see right now, you can even look at mine, it kind of is a little bit torqued to the right, so it's got a little bit of a curve to it. I'm not going to worry about that because I can fix that when I press it. Yes, so we're going to put our zipper facing up on the table. Yep, just like that. Just leave it just like that. Yep, and open that up and tuck this right inside of there.
Boy, is that handy.
Uh-huh. And you don't even have to go all the way up to that pole. Come down a little bit so it can get all the way in there. Okay? It's all the way tucked in there nice. Yeah. Yep, perfect. Okay. If you need a pin or two, put a pin or two in there. Okay. Oh.
Oh my gosh.
So she's leaving.
I'm gonna call Lady still.
Okay. So last night, this is the bag I made. Come over this way. And so it's a really fun. This is that same zipper on the top here. And then it is all done quilt as you go. So isn't that cute?
Yeah.
I mean, super easy, great fun fabrics, and just a nice way to use a zipper without having to do all of that flip and stitch and fold and yada yada. So that was last night. So you got that in there, T?
I think so.
Okay,
He's
so-
coming out.
Yeah, it's going to. It's not sewn in yet. So if you need a pin or two, and you can
sideways.
Yep.
That's the problem.
don't worry about the torquiness of it. So put a couple pins in it right now while you're you've got it. So I pin at the top, then at the middle, and that way you're pushing it in as you're going.
Okay.
Okay, so if you want a pin or two in it, just put a pin or two in it. That's a technical word, pin or two, pin or two. And then we're gonna sew actually close to the outside line of it, okay? So we're not gonna sew up next to our zipper. We're gonna sew out here using the edge of our 1/4 inch foot to come right along that outside edge. You're laughing at that bag? Oh, Betty can't get on? Okay, there you go, perfect. Okay, so what we're gonna do then is we're gonna take this to the sewing machine and we're gonna sew along this edge right here. Okay, use your the edge of your foot right
Okay.
along that edge.
Okay.
Okay,
Sounds good.
does that make sense for you? Perfect. This is the easiest way to put in a zipper, super easy.
One sewing right here.
Yes, correct.
1/4 of an inch.
1/4 inch from that edge of the zipper. And you don't need to back tack, just start at the very edge of your fabric and come on in. Here's the best thing. If it's not square and straight right now, we're gonna square and straighten it up later when we've got our quilt front done. So nice and easy. Okay, so I now have it attached in at 1/4 inch. Nice, T. If you're finished with that step, go ahead and put the other side on. Make sure that you match straight across the top here so that you've got a nice even line going across with your front and your back. Okay, or your two pieces, not front and back, two pieces. But we want those to be even because otherwise it won't cover the back of your pillow.
say we didn't have to tack it in?
Nope, we don't have to back tack at all because we're going to be sewing this to the front of our pillow later on today. And then you're going to do the same thing, tuck the other piece inside of there. Shazam.